California, we've got football as EA Sports coverage of the NFL is on the air. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Los Angeles Rams. A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in week 4. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And a look here at the veteran under center, their 7th-year quarterback.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it, because they ran the ball some, they threw it accurately, 1 touchdown pass. They didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
The rushing numbers for Taylor in last week's ball game: 20 carries, 84 yards.
Well, no one surprised. He gets an early red right there. They've been playing their best ball this season. They've built this winning streak, and that includes the ground game, where he's kept the offense productive and put them in position to win ball games. The question now is, can this defense that he's facing do what others haven't and finally put a stop to this streak?
Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12.
A gain of 12. And the Colts first down.
First and 10, Taylor now to the 43, second down. You talk about this Rams defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, right? Number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
When they lack a pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against the people trying to move the ball on the ground.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor with career touchdown number 60. And the Colts are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Well, earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about it all week, yet he still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams, nothing.
The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. A dangerous return man showing it here. And a good start at field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Rams down for their first possession. They'll be led out by a longtime starter in the NFL, a former #1 overall pick way back in 2009. It's Matthew Stafford.
And they are in rhythm on offense because of him. I mean, right now he's got everything going the way he wants to, finding the receivers the way he wants to, looking over defenses. No interceptions is the number I lock in on. Before a touchdown pass isn't so bad either.
Yeah, what a game he had last week. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 and second down. The Rams at 3-0 here in the month of September. And they're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
From the 50, it's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And he's going to have the Rams first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
first down carry. It's Williams. And he stopped immediately there. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down at about the 42.
Now an injury timeout, and that is Davante Adams, who is in some discomfort following that play. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. To throw is Stafford.
Screen play set up for Williams.
No, I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Interesting decision here. Opening drive, Charles. 4th and short. You're in field goal range. We'll see what they do.
I just shake a fist at my offense and say, go get it, guys, because if you can't pick up 4th and short here, we're probably going to try to go to the game. Show some confidence and show some aggressiveness. Go pick it up.
Sean McVay's gamble does not pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. Well, I guess they wanted to get that touchdown right back on their first drive, but failed to do so.
And what they have to be careful of is pushing so hard to stay right there, to stay even with their opponent, that they gas themselves out. You know, it's almost like horse racing. Sometimes you don't want to take your horse right to the front and let them do all the work and then someone catch them at the end and pass them up. You want to make sure you moderate what you're doing along the way and then go for the big finish.
Now Jones.
That's to his tight end, Tyler Warren.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Indianapolis.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
He was brought down.
Nice pickup, 10 yards and a first down on the
It's
keeper.
a gain of 10. First down, Colts.
I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
It still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, there's still a little bit of disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Throwing Jones.
They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
Dropped at the 35. Able to display his agility, but not much room to operate.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's
Third down. Here's Taylor. And some space here. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards.
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Taken down at the 11-yard line.
Went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that point.
The previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Tyler Warren with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Colts are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bullying his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
The score.
Point after, right down the middle, and it's now 14-0.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. And look at this Colt defense. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, head coach is going to look at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing to Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Rams first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Complete to Puka Nakua. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. There's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30.
That's another Rams.
That's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. That's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 20
again, Stafford. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Gain on the play.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now it's Stafford. And that is incomplete. And a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and the 11.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And it's Adebawore, the one who got in there for the sack.
I know we don't have a special scoreboard to show it, but the offense, they've surrendered more sacks than they have points thus far. This defense, they're winning in all phases of the game right now.
And this one is right through. They will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now is not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
The Colts offense and running back Jonathan Taylor heading back onto the field. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big hole after big hole to run through in this first half. Down the field, he's got Warren. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he's He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
The 46-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Looking to throw. Jones. That's complete to Pierce. He'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Jones keeping it on the sneak. And he is going to have the Colts first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now this time he'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Operating from the gun. Jones. And the Rams got it. Bring it down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
On second and a long way to go. Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
3rd down.
Back to throw. Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, if you're going to take it, way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've got fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have the Rams first down as he'll get this up to the 39.
And the Rams first down.
Stafford now to throw. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 43-yard line.
Play action. Stafford. He goes right back to Adams. That's complete.
Stafford's pass.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Again, it's Stafford. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So on 4th down on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line.
The Colts take over first
so
and
possession goes over here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 101 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A short one there caught by Warren. He was unable to shake free there and then covering for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. 47-yard line.
To throw again on second down. Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. And third down now. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Past the 35. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a timeout called for by the offense.
Indianapolis.
As they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 2 first downs have them up to the 41 now for first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. And Jones will hit the deck here. And he's able to pick up the first down. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw out wide is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. To the right side, this is Taylor. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. Now, they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think they get back in balance. It'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2. At the 36.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A gain of 17 yards.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And a throw here, that's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4. At the 41-yard line.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up the third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 3.
Stafford. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. He'll start with a give to Taylor. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. 117 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down, another run with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll come up now, third and 3. From the shotgun,
throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is going to have a Colts first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Colts first down.
Here Jones gets it out quickly, complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
They give the team out of the gun. And he'll get out to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2 yards.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Jones. He'll check this one down to Taylor. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Back at the 39.
It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. No. And that leads to a 4th down. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And that will skip out of bounds right at about the 18-yard line. LA set to take over again on offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try to get some points.
They get it down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
They run off tackle right with Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
To throw is Stafford. Only able to gain a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Tyler Higbee. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
Stafford.
and 8 at the 31-yard line.
And that's complete to Adams.
Stafford's pass.
It'll go as a gain of 4.
To Adams.
And they're going to face a 3rd down.
4. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Check, go get him, go get him, go get him!
Now Stafford. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
15-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing, Jones. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
Complete 3rd and 14. Alec Pierce. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
now Jones. Delivers another one to Pierce. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. On the handoff, Taylor. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Just shy of midfield.
Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down.
First down, Colts.
Looking to throw. Jones. A short one there, caught by Warren.
Jones pass.
It's 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds just past midfield.
Back to throw. Jones. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7.
Third down and 7 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Jones. He's got his man. It's Pierce. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Running money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich and
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got Pierce. All the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A good pickup there, 22 yards. From the 13, now they work on 1st and 10. There's that one again. It's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a
8
couple.
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On the ground, DJ Gibbs. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Jones. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So 2 third down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And his kick is indeed good. And they will stretch the lead down to 17-3. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to solve their way in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist, but time, definitely a big factor of this stage of the game, is in their favor.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. L.A. readies for its next possession. And right now, these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Throws left side, Atwell's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 11.
They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's second down.
Pay on the tackle.
Williams going to get it again on second down. 76 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. The offense on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Stanford. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another Rams first down.
Now Stanford. It's caught here by Adams.
Stafford's pass.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Williams.
Stafford's pass.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
Throwing again is Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line.
4 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Stafford. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
Stafford's pass.
From the 7 at 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 7-yard line.
To the right side and complete to Atwell. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
Brings up 3rd down.
On the sneak, it's Stanford. And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
It's a gain
Here
of
we
a
go,
yard.
1st and goal.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown. Terrence Ferguson, his first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Rams have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
The Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And they will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Makes the score Colts 17, Rams 11.
Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass, so you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Indianapolis offense ready to go again. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Warren. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Jones. Open man, the tight end Warren. And now we're going to get a timeout defensively. So another stop. 1:50 left in the football game.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, He's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Second and 8 at the Rams' 39-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Loss of a yard.
First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Here's a give up the middle. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, thinking maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Well, you really can't ask for much more than what we just had here. Not only a close game that went down to the wire, Charles, but a clean one, too. No turnovers in this contest.
And I think you're exactly right about that. To me, this is just a pair of offenses trying to find the slightest bit of separation from each other. And they were both hoping that the other side would make the big mistake first. But today, neither side made that mistake. And what we got, a very entertaining game throughout.
So for Indianapolis, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.